السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته، متابعين قناة احمد اكس واي زي. اليوم معانا لعبة اسمها لعبة باتمان. اليوم بنلعبها واتمنى تعجبكم اللعبة. يلا نبدأ، بسم الله. اسئلة كثيرة. اكيد ازرق. لقد اصبح البطل اسطورتهم لا مثيل له. توقع تقرون من هنا.
He ruled over Gotham from the shadows, and everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos. I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John Doe. After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
جايكم باتمان يا ويلكم سود ليلكم.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long dark winter comes the thaw.
هذا اللي جاء في فورتنايت يوم الابطال السيزون الرابع.
Lucky 13! There it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
هذا مساعد اللي يقول له عن ايش سوي. يمكن ان تصبح صاحب الدور.
It's hard not to become the mask, at least a little.
I can believe it. We are what we do after all. With you, I question whether Batman is the cover or Bruce.
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's, we'll find them.
The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing, meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham,
they happen on the casino floor. I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
تذكرني في جراند.
Look for something with a microphone.
إذا تبغون جراند
Looks like roulette is his
شوف التعليقات.
He has a reputation for being lucky.
شوف كم واحد يبغى جراند.
When you own the house.
He certainly enjoys the good life, doesn't he?
Made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation.
شو اسمه هنا؟
هذيك
المضربة اللي
encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here. We're in. You should be able to pick up audio from Mori's phone.
Is everyone enjoying themselves? Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
وش ذا؟
So, I've been sitting over there.
وتجابها الحين. احنا الحين مو سوالف. حقيقة الحين.
I figured you went to fancier casinos.
كنت أعتقد
Some place where only high rollers go.
Sorry to be blunt, but you're not my type.
Excuse me?
No, really, I've got pretty specific tastes.
Get over yourself, Bruce. I was just trying to be friendly.
هنا ما يدري إنه باتمان.
What in the hell are you doing here?
يو ده الكلب جاء.
Stop me if you've
الملعون
heard this one
الشرير.
before. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
أمر ما
The man in the
يحدث.
hood. I remember him from your
الرجل
father's
الذي
time. I think that's Riddler.
ضد مساعدين الكلاب.
Are you always this rude? Bruce.
You think your gibberish intimidates me?
Hello?
That's him.
Please get away
روح
from
يا
me.
كلبة.
Now,
What?
just turn around and start walking.
You're lost, rich boy.
مو وقتك تسولفين الحين معانا. مهمة نقلع يلا.
No
كلب
one
ملعون ذي.
threatens me in my own casino. Security!
Sir, it's time to leave.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
يا ويل.
The correct answer
لا
is
تقولون
are you dead?
يذبحوا. شوفوا اليد هذا مو حقيقة كراتين بس.
Let's get started.
تكفون لا تقفلون علينا ولا شيء. يا ويل.
Get out of there. Get your suit.
Al, let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves.
ابلع بوكس على وجهه. لا خلنا نشوف احد يجي واحد ثاني. يمين اليسار.
Commissioner Gordon on the
أيوة.
line. Scrambling audio now.
Gordon.
Batman, what's the status?
سيارة البطلة جت. كفو.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
أعيد
Well, he's
وكرر لا
putting on
تنسوا
quite
اللايك
a show.
والاشتراك. يلا خلنا بس نلبس أشياءنا.
There's a squad on the way. They'll be there shortly.
Be ready for a fight.
هلا بوي. الحين نجلدهم. يو مساكين. الله ياخذك يا كلب.
Please, please. We
هذا
can
اللي
make
في
the
فورتنايت
deal. Anything you
جابوا
want.
الكلب.
Our issues
يا اخي انا
can be solved
كرهته من
with
اول ما
handshakes.
جابوه في السيزون.
This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me. There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle. And I choose my words carefully if I were you. Listen closely.
No, please. Don't
لا
do this.
بيقصون يده.
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet,
يا ويله.
I run. Who am I?
جت الطائرة السرية حق باتمان
That
اللي
drone
يتذكر
fully
الفيلم
functional.
I'll need a place to drop in without being
يعرفها.
noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that
استكشف.
scratches at the very nature.
Same woman from before.
يو ذل
Perhaps
المساكين.
you should have turned on the
يو
charm.
Batman will save her.
دي
along
امه
with
مدري
everyone
صاحبته
else.
مدري ايش.
That drives you to distraction.
بس هذا الكلب.
Riddler.
انا
A
اوريك
terror from the
صورته.
past. I never thought I'd see him on our
واحد من
streets
الماضي
again.
اجل ها اوريك.
He's not to be taken
اوريك الرعب
lightly.
صدق.
Some kind of torture device.
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
But don't think you can just stall. I
سباقي.
will get bored. You won't like that.
ايوه.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
هناك في ناس. كيف بنروح؟ طب فين نروح؟ يا باتمان علمونا الطريق. يي ايوه انا جتني خطة. ابغى اذبح ذا انا.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
يو اسكت اسكت اسكت، لا تتكلمون انتم. يا اخ كيف الحركة عطاها.
Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
نروح لمين نروح لمين؟
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when
No.
we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes and ears. What's the best course of action?
Gear up. Make a frontal assault. Try and draw their
شن
fire.
كيف يعني شن؟
You got it.
لا 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 بيقص يده.
No, I don't believe that's it.
قص يده.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
ايوه انتظر اشارتي. طول الورق. لا عطهم.
Batman! You're ahead of schedule.
باتمان انت وجهك الكلب يا ملعون، الحين تنذبح يا كلب. الله ياخذك.
Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
وش سوى؟ وش سويته؟ يو بعد.
Hiya, Bats. The Batman clearly isn't using his head. Break it open. With pleasure.
بعد عنه. انزل. يوه كنت بروح فيها. كيف ذي؟ ايوه لا خلنا نكهربه. عطف. يا ساتر لا.
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since... well, since I left town. Everyone's very
متى خلص
impressed with
القصة يا
you.
اخي؟
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits.
يوه حرام عليكم يا اخي.
I've come home to find a wannabe in my
الله
chair.
ياخذكم يا كلاب.
Eating my goddamn porridge. This is my city. Now I'm back.
You don't know
انت لا
me,
تعرفني
Riddler.
يا كلب.
You have
ما
no
تعرفني.
idea what you're up against.
You
What
must
a-
think you're so special. You're not the first hero I've put down.
بيجي دورك بيجي
You're
دورك.
supposedly the
استنى.
world's greatest detective. Yet here you
Gordon,
are.
now!
ايوه كفو.
Oh, you have to be kidding.
بوكس وجهه.
Clever, but not smart enough. Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
ابلع هذه نهايتك يا كلب. والله كانت تجي علي. والله اكشن.
Brawling like a
أنا
common
أوريك.
street hut. It just doesn't do it for me.
سيفة عادي انا اوريك شغلك. لا 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 لا. الحين كيف اسوي؟ تورطته. اذكر هذه المهمة.
Follow the power lines. There must be a weak point.
سرع فين الكلب؟ قصة ابوها. يوه الحمد لله. انا اوري الكلب. لا.
Broke the cage. That's cheating.
Think I care about your rules?
I'd heard you were a man who followed a code.
خسارة ما جت
Why
علي.
would you save that
قهرني
dirtbag's
قهرني
life?
ذا.
Mori made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war. Why wouldn't you just let him die?
I save people. It's what I do.
Your naivete is just embarrassing. I save people. You should concentrate on saving yourself.
ايوه كفو يا باتمان. والله انك ريحت قلبي. باقي بكمل عليه الحين اوريه شغله. عن شكله. بكهربه الحين. والله ما قريت زين لاني مستعجل.
Enough of this! You know how to scrap. I'll give you that. But it's not enough. Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon. Or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
لا فجرها. الحين بفتحها. انتظرني بس. كنت أخرت شوية. مسكه. ذبحوهم. كافو يا باتمان.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
ذي غبنتني.
After all, we're here to help.
باقي الحمد لله. بس توقع ان نقديها النهاية على وشك.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told.
وما شك إن في ذي أقسم بالله
Riddler
شك
used to
فيها إني
leave clues at all his
No, no.
crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to catch him. Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off, he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Uh-huh. Get Fernandez on it right away. Commissioner Gordon.
Brace yourselves. Just so you know, this woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way, I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone. So, you're the legendary Batman. I've heard a great deal about you. So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is Amanda Waller.
هذه باتمان أتذكر إني أكرهها.
What are the feds doing
إن
here?
شو اسمه تقلب مع ذاك.
Riddler's their
ما أدري
case.
والله.
The GCPD has been asked to open their doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time. No one knows more about him than we do. World-class criminals like Riddler. They're kind of our specialty.
Sounds like the expertise we need.
Keep that attitude and we'll get along just fine. We're not always welcomed with open arms. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city. He disappeared so suddenly and for so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back, and if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know. My people tell me you did some good work handling him, Batman.
لقدين النهاية أتوقع.
You and me? I bet
بس
we
في حلقة
damn
ثانية.
fine team. I heard how you dealt with Lady Arkham.
شفنا
Not to
دعم
mention
كثير
that filth,
بنكمله.
Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon, no one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there, that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut
I
it.
got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller,
Please, Commissioner. What was that charge of the Light Brigade cracked with the riot shields? Good cops got hurt because of it. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers.
تحارب
You
والمعطين كلهم
GCPD cowboys
اثنين.
clearly don't know what you're doing.
you're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
Things could have gone better.
That's an understatement. The GCPD don't have the training to deal with maniacs like Riddler. They didn't back in the day, they don't now.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
I know it doesn't feel like it, Commissioner, but I'm here to help. Batman gets it. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
The nerve on her. Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
Think you made a good impression, Batman? My boss isn't usually that nice.
I'd like to see her on a bad day.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case.
الحين بس قصة
And my
كذا.
partner, Agent Blake.
ما في حرب.
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it. He's
خلينا نشوف.
changed.
هذا هو
For
الكلب.
your eyes only. If you catch my
ملعون.
drift. The target of the
صدقون
casino attack.
تلفيط
Ruby
عجبتني.
Mori.
دي ما لها
Any
داعي
idea
صح.
what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
I heard them talking about some kind of deal.
Any idea what?
No, but it'd be safe to say they didn't come to terms.
Thanks. That's a help.
عفوا.
I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you.
نفسي أعرف إيش
I do have something I want to ask though. The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy.
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course,
Keep your pop psych evaluations to Riddler and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to pry.
أيوه
I think I know you a little better now.
باتمان.
I'll be in touch. Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. I'm not here to step on any toes.
دار إنها مدينتي.
Treat
إيش
me and
يعني
my people
مثلا؟
like partners. Promise you'll share anything on the Riddler. You and me aren't gonna have any problems at all. That's all. I just wanted to let you know where I stand.
I'm not territorial, Waller. There's room in Gotham for both of us.
لا تنسون لايك والاشتراك والسبسكرايب. وهنا انت وصلنا نهاية المقطع. اتمنى ان المقطع عجبكم. اذا تبغون جزء ثاني نبغى نشوف تفاعلكم. نبغى نوصل اقل حاجة 1000 لايك. واشوفكم على خير. مع السلامة.